mainstream media or the news channels, they are never, showcasing or covering such cases or such news related to men's harassments or abuse faced by men in the hands of women. We will always be seeing, cases of molestation or rape that is being done by men, but such cases are also done by the such, crimes are also done by the opposite gender as well. And like, we are publishing such kind of news, but the mainstream media, they are not, generally we can say 99% of them are not publishing any such cases. Then why do you think these things are happening? Why they are not keen to publish such cases or take up such cases?
So we have signed a treaty, international treaty, which says that we will give special status to women. First, it is propagated that women are harassed here. The problem is this. From a long time, it was propagated that women are harassed in India. They are given second-class citizenship here. They are not given proper respect and all that. We have seen those ads on DD1 and DD2, how girls are treated in the family. Maybe it is right for a small group of people, not for all. Okay. Even the female feticide thing, maybe it is happening in a small area, not whole India. Okay. So this is how it was presented to the internationally. Then we signed a treaty with UN, and it was signed there that we will give special status to women and children. Now, under that treaty, we will make special provisions for women and children. And then, the men were completely, but then under this treaty also, when we said that we will give special status to women or protection to women, we did not say that we will completely ignore men, but that is what we are doing. And then it became a politically correct, situation, that every political party was taking advantage of this, that we will give special status to women, we will give this to women, that to women. That became politically correct. People were voting on these things. That's how, the internationally the feminist groups are strong. They pressurize governments, they pressurize groups to. That's how the laws are amended and everything is done. Now they are talking about marital rape law also. This is also international pressure coming on India. So this is happening because the women empowerment thing is politically correct. That's why the channels are very scared. As we write and we get a lot of bashing, they also get a lot of bashing. That's why they are scared of speaking about men. That's why when they were talking about Vishnu Tiwari, they were not talking about fake rape. They were more talking about the SC/ST case.
Yes.
He was implicated in fake SC/ST case, fake rape case. So rape case was given second lead, and SC/ST case was up, because they do not want to look anti-woman. That's the only thing. Everyone is pleasing women. I don't know why. How come it became so much politically correct that men and boys are ignored completely? So they are basically scared of I think because of the international pressure, because of the international unions and organizations. Till we do not reach there and show them the clear picture. I want to point out one more thing. Whenever such suicides and harassments happen, only the regional newspaper, you're in Guwahati, right? So you will see in regional paper, in Assamia language, you will see that.
Yes,
in
yes.
I am Bangalore, I'll see Kannada. Okay, there'll be Kannada news. There'll be Gujarati news. There'll be Punjabi news. But no, English news will completely ignore it, because they do not want to show the real picture to the world. If they publish it in English, the internationally people will know what is happening. So this is the conspiracy against us. I keep on telling everyone that please, translate it in English and tell a whole world that what is happening in India. So this is the conspiracy happening until we do not reach those international organizations and tell them that this is the picture. Men are committing more suicide. Then only some change will come. Otherwise, these news channels will be showing some, idiotic data, some, age-old statistics to the world, and they'll be scared. And we will be scared too, talking about it.
Yes, totally agree, ma'am. In Guwahati, ma'am, there is a special service given by the government to women and senior citizen as well. That is a pink bus. Pink bus means in that bus, all the women and senior citizen can, they can board the bus, but that is totally free of cost. Not even 1 rupee you have to pay. And the women who are boarding the pink bus, they're mostly those women who are, working somewhere or the other. So in current scenario, we all know that the petrol prices or diesel prices, they're increasing at a, such a high rate. and people are facing so many issues because of this increasing prices of this fuels. So in such a situation or such a time, when the government is not charging even 5 rupees from women, or not even 1 rupee, giving a free, totally free bus services, that to women who are working actually. So don't you think this is a bit unfair, or they could have at least charged something instead of giving totally free?
Hmm. Actually, no, nothing is free in this world. They are paying this from the taxpayers' money, and who is paying more taxes and more bills? Who is doing that? Men. So they
Yes.
are not doing that from their own pockets. They are doing from the pockets of men. So yes, again, you have realized this. I know this, but men, they are not saying anything. They should say why you are doing this from my pocket. Do it from your pocket. You are doing it from taxpayers' money. What they are doing is they are making women pay less taxes also, making women pay less bills also. So this is not equality. Of course, this is unfair, and this should be condemned by everyone. The problem is that people will praise this and say, "Wow, this is good," and women should be given that much, privileges and all. But then one thing everyone should realize: this is not equality. This is taking privileges and the name of equality. Again, I'm saying this, and they should be condemned, and this should be criticized on every front, because they are doing it on the man's pocket, not from their own pocket.
Yes, of course, definitely. Because when this pink bus first, was started by the government, it was just, I think, 2 years back, before the lockdown. So at that point of time, if anyone would have said uh, any such things like why free for women, then there would have been, I guess, a huge protest that no, women are going through all these problems, this and that. So this should be allowed for women. But if I talk about the normal city buses where both men and women can board, there is a special, there are few seats reserved for women, and in those seats only women can sit, and the male or any boy also cannot sit. Means a small boy who is maybe below 10 or below 15, he also cannot sit. It's only for women. So now in this case, since women are having they're already having a separate bus service which is totally free of cost, and they're also having some reservation, so we are not against such kind of reservation, of course. We understand the reason behind such reservation now, but this is, a very common thing that women, they go and sit towards the men's side also, and they will never get up from the men's side. Even though a aged person is standing and a young woman, she is sitting, a young girl, she is sitting, she will never stand up and give a seat to that aged man. So don't you think this is also unfair? Because when you have so many kind of privileges and benefits and reservations, then you should at least consider that thing, that no, this part is reserved for us. So let's not sit at that side unless and until you are having some problem, you're having some health issues or something like that. So what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, and this is completely unfair, and I have seen this happening in Delhi metros and the here Bangalore metro also. That they give special bogie to women, and then women, travel in the general bogie also, where there are men and women both, and there also there are seats reserved. So this is very, very unfair, and women, they do not realize, because we are not making our girls realize this, that this is not equality. We are giving them wrong message. That's why girls are not recognizing the problem here. So they, once the girl is born and she grows up and she sees all this and she thinks this is equality, these are the privileges I should get. They live in this mentality of that entitlement, that I'm entitled to all these privileges, all these things, all these facilities, all these reservations and all. So when the girl is grown up in the entitlement feeling, she will never realize that this is wrong. But we are realizing, because we see the real equality. This is not equality. This is unfair. And I think men and women both should condemn it, and boys should speak up against it someday, that this is not what gender equality means. And everyone should say that it's not equality. But the problem is that everyone thinks it is okay to pamper women like that. It is not okay. In my opinion, this is totally unfair.
Yes, yes, definitely. And I would like to know your point of view, or you can say your opinion on how can we stop uh, this, we can say, trend of false cases. Because I have a brother, and there are so many girls who are having brother. There's so many mothers who are having sons. So they are seeing the current scenario. They all are worried that tomorrow their son will be getting married to some girl, and they might face the same situation, god forbid, who knows. So what, according to you, you think that should be done by the boy's family or the man's family in order to avoid such cases? Because obviously कब क्या हो जाए वो किसी को नहीं पता, but still, if given a choice and if given an opportunity, what can be done, or what preventive steps can be taken by the boy and his family?
So first of all, everyone should know what all are the matrimonial cases and how they are filed and how they are progressed. Everyone should know that there is nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to be scared of. Okay, so we need to train the parents. We need to train the boys, and we need to tell them that if anything happens, you have to come and discuss it with the family first. You have to tell your pain to your family. If you do not tell, then the family members will not know, and the family members of the boys should give them that much freedom that your son, when he is in pain or his wife has harassed him, should come to you first, not to anyone else. That he gets the people make fun of you whenever you say your wife has beaten you or abused you. So give your son, your brother, your brother, your say nephew, say your any male member, your male friend, that of liberty, that he comes to you without any shame, without any fear, and discuss it with you. And please stand by your male family members. Believe them. When we say believe women, please believe man also, his part of story also. Listen to him, and if there is a case filed, please do not get panicked. Tell the man, give him a lot of strength that we will fight it together. And uh, uh, believe me, there are ways out of it. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप एक बार केस हुआ तो आप चले गए, बिल्कुल भी ऐसा नहीं है. Give them that strength, give them that kind of power to pursue their life, and to take the life in their hands. Do not disappoint them by saying it happened because of you. You did love marriage. You were after this
Yes,
girl. That's why it happened.
yes,
No,
yes,
never say that.
very true.
Stand by your male family members always. Respect their decisions. You can scold them a little bit, but don't scold them at this level that they go and commit suicide, or they are so much disappointed that they just end their life. Don't do that. Never do that. Get trained. All the laws are very simple. You can understand and know that how to fight them. And there are many groups working in all over India. I hope Northeast also sees such groups soon. And I will surely convey this thing that there is nobody working in Northeast and Guwahati and all that. We will surely start a self-help group so that people get group, and please help each other. Boys should
Yes,
help each other.
yes,
So once case is filed in boy's life, he has won all the cases and all. He should not stop there. He should start helping others. He should start counseling other men trapped in similar cases. So boys should help other boys. That is the one thing. And families should help their sons and brothers and other male family members. Trust them. Give them a lot of love and support.
yes, definitely. I definitely agree with you. And lastly, what message would you like to give to all our followers who are watching you?
Uh, um, it's a very good initiative. Support Antara and Foreman a lot, and understand that me or any other men's right person is not against women. We really want that other part of story should come to the come in the front of the world. Please try to understand there are two sides of the story. Never trust one side blindly. This is the message I would say. Support us in large numbers so that there can be gender equality in the future for our future generation.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Tiwari, for joining us. It was indeed a privilege for us to have you on our platform, and we look forward to more such discussion with you in the near future.
Sure. Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you so much once again.